Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to Me and My iPad, a show where the iPad is the star. Hopefully, you guys have all had a great weekend. Mine was surprisingly restful, and that is a good thing. For that, I am much grateful. Gotta say hi to Jim Shannon, who's shaking his fist at clouds about prices. And Kim Harden-Hudson, Kiki, my buddy. Many Vibes. Hey, that intro was fire. Why, thank you, Many Vibes. So do you know that that is a collaboration between me and Robbie Stingle? He's playing the guitar and I'm doing all the dancey bits. So welcome, everybody, to the Fabulous Monday show, the last show in January. January was a getting rid of stuff kind of month. So let's finish out the month of January by seeing if we can get rid of some of the songs off my iPad, out of my Logic. Like, not just like some finished songs. We're going to move finished songs to a hard drive, and we're going to put some hair, like, stuff back in. No, I don't use henna on my hair, Many Vibes. I use regular old hair dye. I was thinking about trying henna next time, though. Yes, so you noticed that it's maroon, like my sweater, because they both kind of look black in certain lights. Let's see what Jim says. Back on regular 4 to 9 shift today, pausing March 1st until end of September. Okay. So does that mean you got to leave at halftime? Wee. Wow, it's already too hot. Too hot in here. And I'm not even singing. I love this red too. I did modify it from a commercial red by adding a little bit more of that developer stuff to it. A little trick I learned from a hairdresser. It could have had two results. One is the pretty result you see, and the other result could have been my hair falling out. I'm crazy. Why do I do these things to myself? Seagull Rock Squawk, welcome. Hi, I'm 230. What do you make? Are you thinking that like I'm a dentist or something? You know, tooth hurty? Matthias Burkowski, welcome. Welcome. I'm not going to waste too much time. I'm going to bring in the star of the show, Isla, my iPad. She's jumping up and down and meowing at me. She wants in. She wants me to go to my corner. So let us do that. Let us indeed. First, I got to go to my OBS. OBS. Virtual camera. Whoops, I shouldn't be using somebody's tune. Take that back. I take it back, YouTube. I take it back. Hello, my tribe. My tribe. Hey, you're giving... I love it. Seagull Rock is giving an American flag to a Canadian. Are you trying to start trouble? Love it. Love it. Right on. I'm in my corner. Woo. Right down here. Enrique, have a nice lurk. I see you're lurking with your lurky eyes. I love the lurky eyes. So, as I promised, I think as Brad, I promised too, who's I don't think watching, but I can timestamp him and let him watch it on the replay. We're going to go to GarageBand. Are you guys shocked? Let's go to GarageBand. And I'm going to look at these. You're going to... Woohoo. USA. USA. No. Hey, it's Pookie the legend. All right, so we've got a whole ton of stuff in here. I'm in a thing called covers. And these are these are probably quite terrible. Yeah, this is me. Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know. Let's not get a copyright claim on my original show. Lurkers of the world unite. So this, yeah, I don't know about this. It's done in this horrific, like, double tracked whirly. All of this. I don't know if this is worth it. I've got an idea. So here's if you can't see it. In fact, I'm even going to hop back in. Wow, I've got a weird curl. I'm the little girl with the curl in the middle of my forehead. Because when I'm good, I'm very, very good. And when I'm bad, I'm even better. Oh, I know. All right, let me show you this. Whoop. This is called a Extreme SSD. This is a whole terabyte right here. It's like a pocket terabyte. They even have them in bigger sizes. Let's go back to Isla. And I'm going to plug it in. And then we will have a terabyte of extra. I know, EG Nodes has a song mode. And thank you for reminding me, actually, Jim. So I was fortunate enough, from the kindness of the developer, to receive a review copy of EG Nodes. And I did not want to, I wasn't ready to do it today. Plus I wanted to do it in February, because February's got a different vibe to January. So next week I will be doing my creating from nodes in a whole exciting new way with EG Nodes. So just know. So Extreme SSD, right? Right, I've got my Extreme SSD here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start moving some files over and then deleting them. But I'm not going to do that here yet in GarageBand. Just from now, we're going to head over to Files. Let's make that larger. And then they're probably in iCloud GarageBand. GarageBand, whoops. GarageBand for iOS. See, here we go. Right? Well, I am just going to move this. Oh, hang on. Let's not do that yet. All right, so we come down here to my locations, and we see that Extreme SSD is a location here. See the dot? Extreme SSD. You just plug it in. Did I forget about what stream this morning? What did I forget? Tell me, what did I forget? I'm confused. A good shuttle is a good thing. Right, so, as you can see, Extreme SSD. Now I'm going to take this file, and I'm just going to not put it in Extreme SSD. And then we'll come to Extreme SSD, and let's see if we can open it. Let's go back to GarageBand, because we need to make sure we can still open these projects. Otherwise, you know, we won't know. So what we do is we come over here and we include Extreme SSD. Then Seen the Rain. Let's open this. It's loaded on so don't remove. See? Do you see? The current song is located on an external storage device. Avoid removing while this song is open. Otherwise, recordings or other data could be lost. Okay. Excellent. So it opens up just perfectly. So let's go back out of here. We'll save that. So now we're ready. So let's come in here, and we don't want to just leave these loose. So, let's see. We'll add a folder. No, we're in the wrong thing. Let's get back to files. So here we go. We add a folder. Untitled folder. So this folder should be called boop, boop. Let's call this folder GB Logic not graveyard exactly. What will we call it? Let's call it corral for now. I don't even know if I know how to spell corral. Corral? C-O-R-R-A-L? Yeah, corral. Yeah, there we go. Ha! Well, oh, I guess it's only one L. Did you guys know that I can't spell? I didn't. I thought I could. All right. So, I can't see you guys. Where are you? There you are. Drag and drop is magic. Oh, you must have lost me for a second. I can't spell. All right, so that's great. We've just figured that out. We know how to get rid of something. And I'm going to come in here and we added a folder inside and like finished. And that's not where this goes, obviously. And then let's add another folder, and our new folder will be called, let's see, quarantine. So I'm just throwing the quarantine files are just files that I'm not sure I'm ever going to use. So instead of just deleting them entirely, I'm leaving them on a hard drive. I know that choice is a little bit, We'll see. We'll see how that choice goes for me. But let us go back. Let us go back to GarageBand. All right. Let's get out of Extreme SSD. Let's go back to where we belong. We were in these covers. I think most of these covers are probably pretty bad. So we can come in and delete them. All right, let's go back to files. So I'm just looking at these covers and I'm thinking most of these covers, let's just move them, right? Into the quarantine. So here we go. Let's open up another window of files. Sweet. Now we've got two files. Now we can start dragging them and dropping them into each other. Do you see how I've got this done? Yeah, it would be nice to have apps on external drives. Okay, so here let's come back to This is iCloud GarageBand for iOS covers. All right. So now I can delete this one, Seen the Rain. Goodbye. Listen while mopping. Cool. It's not very exciting, I'm sorry, but... So, this Dirty Laundry is a song by Bittersweet. Hey, Thomas. Hey, Zed. So I'm just going to go here. Dirty Laundry, Quarantine. I Feel a Sin. That's finished. Don't Look Back in Anger. Let's head back. Let's head on back to GarageBand and check out Don't Look Back in Anger. I'm going to get a copyright claim today. I just know it. Listen to this bizarre. Trip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know that you might find a better place to play? You say. See, this is salvageable. I think this song is salvageable. So, what we're going to do with this song is we're going to open this song first we're going to close it. And we're going to go back to files. 2 sets of files, right? Got to keep them separated. Yeah, that's salvageable. Absolutely. So, let's open one more file here. Let's open Logic, and hopefully these guys won't conflict with each other. Here's where, all right, we're how many minutes in? 17 minutes and 27 seconds in. And what we do is we are going to open up a project we're going to go where we just were in GarageBand for iOS in covers and watch this. All I do is lightly click, Don't Look Back in Anger, open GarageBand song with Logic Pro. Opening this GarageBand song will now create a duplicate and convert it into a compatible Logic project. Continue. I'm doing this, especially this one. And then you want to double check. Let's go back into files and let's double check that this is in Logic, because it's not. So where we really need to put it, let's make this large again. And we put it in, I think there's an iCloud Drive Logic Pro. So right now, here what we're going to do, this is a little trick. So we like long press GarageBand for iOS. Or no, we long press, sorry. What did I just do? Good job, good job. What have I done? iCloud Drive. Oh, I changed the name. I changed it to name. Let's do date. Very good. All right, Hugh Caldwell. Meow, welcome. Right, now it's a Logic project. Anyway, but as you could have seen, it was in GarageBand for iOS covers, which is not where we want it. We want it in Logic Pro for iPad. So let's long press Logic Pro for iPad. And it's a favorite. Oh, it's already a favorite. So no worries. So we look down here in favorites and we've got Logic Pro for iPad. See, I'll show you right there where my dot is. Logic Pro for iPad. Right? That's where we want our file to be. So we have to make this smaller again because we need room to move. Whoa. Right, now we've got them. We want them to be, I don't know. Anyway. Oh, actually not. I wasn't done. Sorry. See, this is the thing. This is like a weird kind of semi-boring thing. Can all AV3s. With all the things and stuff. Hey, Audible Video. So, right. Now we're here. We come back and look, we have this Logic file in GarageBand. We don't want that. So see how I'm dragging it? Drag, 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 favorites, down, down. Logic Pro for iPad. There we go. Boom. All right. Now we're ready to make this smaller and set these things together and have them all ready to go. So let's go back to, we don't want to be in there. We're already in extreme. I like the way the poet spells. L33L4. 13314. Hey, I have a number just like my dog. Rosie is 80513. Many speak some leet. You guys are so fun. All right, back to, we got to go back to back to GarageBand for iOS, back to covers. Now, quarantine. All right. Quarantine's dirty laundry, so we can get rid of dirty laundry. We've already got rid of Seen the Rain. Now the rose. I don't know. Maybe the rose might be salvageable. Let's come back. We'll open the rose and we'll see how that goes. Didn't know I was going to be having so many covers on this. Now that I have so many more, wow, that's all on one side. Some say love, it is a river. Well, that's terrible, but it's not so terrible that it can't be fixed. So I think that's another one that we're going to add. We're going to try with Logic. So Logic, let's close. Don't look back in anger. So we got, don't look back in anger. We've got, let's see. Let's not use recents. iCloud Drive, GarageBand for iOS covers the rose. Opening it. Open it with Logic Pro, indeed. Ooh, the MIDI data in this project has been converted to a new format. After you save the project, it will no longer be compatible with older versions of Logic Pro. Use Save As to save a project file compatible with older versions of Logic Pro. Well, I don't care, so I'm just going to continue. Let's see what happens when we play it. Right on. I can sing it though. I sang it. I did this really cool. It was like a kind of a like secular pagan ritual that we did to get to in the fall to get rid of the things that were dying in our lives. You know, give them a appropriate funeral send-off, whatever. Something that people from any tradition could do, which is cool. All right, so we want to make sure, coming back to files, and then here we got to make sure that, because you know that it's going to be stuck in here, this Logic project. And we want to move it. Here we come, down, 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 into Logic Pro for iPad. There we go. So now we've got the rows. I know this is so exciting. You're just dying with excitement. But this is important stuff to actually do. It's I think it's quite important to kind of make sure that you're not leaving behind some things when you're starting to move on, because life is good. All right. So now these are, we can just I'm going to add another one over here to this Extreme SSD, and we're going to add a new folder, and we're going to call this folder Converted. All right. So the rows goes to Converted. Don't look back in anger goes to Converted. And then they get erased. Boop. Bye. I Feel a Sin. That, oops, Converted goes into the corral. All right, there we go. See, don't you love it? You could just file. Yeah, we're all technically dying. File organization is important. I love you. I love you, Kurt. Crazy person. All right, I Feel a Sin. That's in there, so we can delete that. Ooh, sympathique. Power of Love. I don't know. I'm going to quarantine that. I think Bobby McGee. Let's double check in here. We can check in Logic Pro. So searching in Logic Pro to see if we've got another copy of it. But I just don't remember. Yes. That's too bad. It's too bad I can't remember what I just did. No. Why am I doing this? See, this is why I hate this. Oh my God, it's Rhett. It's Rhett. We can actually probably like delete this. Delete now. I don't know if I should have done that. Let's go back and look and see if it's still there. Nope. So that's why we copy it over. Huh. I may have just deleted it completely. Oh well. That's why you're more careful, folks. All right, back to GarageBand for iOS. Covers. Oh, Crucify. Let's go back to GarageBand. See, this is so fun. Check out Bobby McGee. Let's see if this sound is worth converting. At least, at the very least, at the end of today, I'll have some of the oldest things in my files taken away. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train. I was feeling near as faded as my jeans. Ooh. That's salvageable, I think. So let's make sure that we don't already have it in Logic. Logic Pro for iPad. Bobby. Yes, that's not in Logic Pro for iPads. Yep, we don't have it, so whoops. Nope. So, whoops. I'm really doing a great job here, folks. Let's see. iCloud Drive, GarageBand for iOS, covers. We're back. Whatever you do, don't wait till there's 8.5 gigabytes of nearly unlabeled AUM jumps to organize. You mean I'm not doing that already? Booby McGee's. Oh my God, you're so funny. All right, so once again, we head back to Logic. And you know what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to copy. Let's copy this. Copy Bobby McGee into Logic Pro for iPad and then open it. And then we can just delete it from covers. Oh well, that's not seeming to work. Let's see if this ret spells better. I don't think any of the rets spell very well. All right, now let's head back to Logic. And we'll look Logic Pro for iPad but we don't see this. I don't see the file. So let's search for it. Bobby McGee. Well, it didn't seem to have. Let's see if we can recently deleted. I don't even see that. Now, what just happened? I swear I just moved that. Well, it's open in here, so that's why. Silly girl. But now it's gone? What? Okay, that was weird. All right, well, I have the... So this shows you should be careful. Let's see. Maybe we'll find it. Maybe we'll find it over here. Logic Pro, Bobby McGee. There we go. Okay, tap and hold and choose recover. Not here, though. Let's go. Let's come back. Let's see if we can find and recently deleted. It's gone, though. It says it's in recently deleted, and then it's not. Let's look over here. Nope, converted. Quarantine. Finished. Well, I've just lost something. Yay! Good job. coming back. Let's see. Can we? Nope. Well, that's okay because I made that out of a MIDI file, and I still have the MIDI file. So there you go. All right, Sully, welcome. This is fun. It is. It's swear. It's fun. All right, heading back in, we will come back and we'll be in iCloud Drive, GarageBand for iOS covers. Put this Power of Love in quarantine. Oh. Well, let's just replace it. Fine, whatever. Crucify. We're going to try converting that. Life Uncommon. Victim of Love. Already Gone. Let's just put all these things in there. Life Uncommon. Whoop. Quarantine. Already Gone Loop. Quarantine. Victim of Love. Quarantine. Pride and Joy. Quarantine. Scar Tissue. Quarantine. Some of these are terrible. They're just me trying to do the chord progression. Grumbles and tea. You need a nap. Uh-oh. Hey, your cat's pawing you for attention? Don't tell me. Beast of Burden. Watchtower Loop. We already have Power of Love. All right. So everything's changed. Everything's changing. Let's just put this in here, even though it's like nothing. I think it's just the whatchamahoozies. No, it looks like it's some kind of file. Hey, it's not a grandpa nap. You know what that is? It's an international nap. Most of the global south takes a nap in the afternoon. Yes, Greg has a chat issue. All right, those seem to have all been saved, so I'm just going to delete that entire thing. Wow, say goodbye to all of that. All right, now let's check out Work in Progress. That ought to be fun. Let's going back to GarageBand. We will go to iCloud Drive, GarageBand. Let's have date. There we go. So GarageBand for iOS, Work in Progress. You didn't find Bobby McGee either? Oh, well, we'll just have to do that another time. All right, it says 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't hate this. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I kind of like that. So we check Is this in Logic Pro? There's that Bobby McGee to taunt me. Oops. Only late-stage hyper-capitalist nations deny the afternoon nap. The Cat Ranch. Corn litter. Oh, you're allergic to clay. Ah, very interesting. Use that same string part in Dragon's Fire. All right, let's see. We are in... Okay, we were searching for this, like, I... Ah! Hi, Brad! How you doing today, Bradley? There we go. All right, we're searching for I. Nope. Yeah, let's do that one. Coming back over here. Closing this, because this is what I did wrong last time. Don't delete it until you finished. Okay, Logic Pro. So, what I need to do is I'm going to go back over here to iCloud, GarageBand, Work in Progress, and then I'm going to copy this to Logic Pro for iPad. And then let's go to Logic Pro for, oh, no, we're in Logic Pro. Ah! Don't do that. Don't try to get back into StreamYard. Right. So in Logic Pro, let's come back to Logic. There we go. We have it. Open this GarageBand song with Logic Pro so easily. Once again, opening this GarageBand song will now create a duplicate and convert it into a compatible Logic project. There we go. I want to do this with one that has... So basically, the thing that's going to happen here is your instruments, your... You're making me laugh, Audie. So when you convert from GarageBand, you'll find that let's open up one of these channel strips here. So here are these strings, and instead of what we have here is like, so the sampler is creating it, and then there's a compressor, and then there's a flat channel EQ. See you later, Ben. Have a good one. So... And so say here I was like, you notice that the sampler here, what if I wanted to change out this instrument? I would hard press, long press, sampler, and then click replace. And think I want to replace this with, let's say I'm going to replace it with Mariana. Why not, right? And then we'll solo this, and the way you solo is to just tap solo. Let's go back. See, Insanity. This is Aircan Ghost. I love this. Now let's unsolo it and let's see how it sounds with what we've got in there. That sounds skid. But no worries, because now that exists in my Logic, and I'll be ready to play with that. And only now do we delete this other file. That works. Ooh, hey, I found GarageBand song with Logic Pro. Yay! We've got Bobby McGee again. I don't know how that happened. You'll have to tell me. And this is excellent because this is something I really wanted to show you, because what we have here is the vocal chain. There's automatic vocal chains, and I'm going to just whip back to GarageBand, and I'm just going to show you that. Let's find something that's got vocals in it. Just anything. Oh, how about Glass Wall? All right. Whoop. And so here we go. Undo that. All right, so where are we? Where's our... Hey, I've got Glass Wall, but I don't have my vocals in there. Oh, nope, here are the vocals. So, we'll solo these vocals. We're just going to be over here. We go. I've been down so long, I wonder what is wrong. All right, so you can see, if you look here, this is you click this little this button, the tracks button, and your tracks will show you plugins and EQ. Now we'll see we have a noise gate, a compressor, and then I have an NA doubler. Then there's overdrive, stereo delay, tape delay. So these are all different things that come in. These are things that are there. They're already there. So the thing is that you'll see them and they'll be labeled that way here in GarageBand. And as we leave GarageBand, I'll come back. We'll come back to Logic. And we're going to come and check out these vocals. The vocal chain, we're in the vocals right now. And instead of muting them, and as you can see the little, where I'm clicking, this is how we get our little channel strip. So we unmute, we solo instead. And then let's listen. All right. Yeah. See you later, many vibes. Thank you for being here.
Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train.
Okay. So the way we check and see what is actually here is we look at our, these things. I'm entering full screen. So here's where what's in the chain. So there's this noise gate. Let's look at the noise gate. And that's like a pro channel thing, right? So we've got this noise gate. It's got a threshold of -20, and there's all of these, like, this is what's going on. So what's happening is, if you record first, say in GarageBand, because it's easier for you, then when you convert it to Logic, you'll start seeing the way the plugins really are in a plain DAW when you open them in Logic, instead of the way that they're classified for beginners in GarageBand. So using that, like converting your old projects, is a way to discover what settings you might be wanting to use as you start learning to record in Logic. So converting your projects is not necessarily just for like the fact that you're still working on a project. It could be so that you can go in there and analyze the project and figure out what it is that you want to set your settings to. So this way I could tell, see, now if I just came in and I could just pick noise gate, and then I could pick compressor, And then see the way the settings are? Classic VCA. And then you just look at all the settings. And you could just repeat all of this. Wow, this looks like I would love to learn more about compression to do that. And then we'll see this channel EQ. It's probably set for voices. See how the low end is all rolled off? And there's some dips and a high cut / low pass, low fat filter. Wouldn't everyone love a low fat filter? My coffee's empty. So sad. When you have coffee, when you have no coffee and you have 30 minutes of your show left. So sad. Anyway, it shows you the channel EQ. It shows you this. There's a pitch correction. Who knew? This is amazing. So reset note. The scale is the chromatic scale. So you edit the scale, you bypass notes, and then it will correct you. From the makers of filters, Filter Light. And then there's overdrive, just overdrive. And the overdrive is just set. It's just a classic overdrive just thrown in just to pump the voice up a bit. Let's just listen again. See if you can hear any of this.
Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train. I was feeling near as faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed a diesel down.
It's not doing any pitch correction because I didn't make any pitch mistakes.
Rode us all the way to New Orleans.
See that subtle overdrive? That's very nice.
I pulled my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana. I was playing soft while Bobby sang the blues, child.
So you can hear that platinum verb. So this is the stuff that I didn't know how to do. I didn't know how to set up my vocal chains and everything. So that's why I started switching things over. So here we've got this early reflection setting. So I wonder if this is a preset. Holy hell. So platinum verb, right? You might be able to save it. Let's see. Let's hold down on this. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. See, you hear these things all the time. I'm saying, I don't know how to do that, but neither do you. But somebody often does, and that's why we just that's why we talk, right? So see, it's got 120% spread. There's just a nice little platinum verb on there. And then there's this channel EQ, which is flat, so I have no idea what it's there for. It's not even enabled. So there's that. All right. That was enjoyable. All right. Now that's the version. And then, now can I remove this? Delete. Woohoo, and let's see. Yes, I can load it. All right, we're good. We've killed that, and now we head back on over to files and see what we're up to. iCloud Drive, GarageBand. All right, we're in work. So let's head back to GarageBand. All right, things to look at. As you can see, this is a really long and probably boring process. And so what I do when I've got boring stuff like this to do, which is like saving all, like doing the file maintenance for not OBS, for StreamYard here. It records my live streams, but it fills up at 50 hours and mine is full. So every week now I've had to start deleting things. So I've had to back them up, which means downloading them from StreamYard, and then I download them onto my Mac, and then I move them over to this hard drive that we've got, this Extreme SSD. I think I showed you where these things are. So see there, I have ideas shared. So everything in shared, now let's do that real quick. So everything in shared has already been shared. So if we come back to files, now we look at shared, Big Love, Black Coffee, Sweet, and Dream Yourself Awake. So finished. On the other hand, so let's move Sweet over to finished. Big Love C to finished. Not that I'm not going to revisit those songs, but I've already got them loaded into Logic. Black Coffee. Let's come back in here and see if we've got the Black Coffee. Shared. Oh, GarageBand for Mac. So I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to share this. Nope, I'm not. I'm just going to send the file over. So back to files. Back to files. So I'm going to share that. Sharing it to my Mac right now. Hey, Hoobsy. Ooh, receiving Black Coffee. Okay, I've got it. I've got more of those, so that's fine. And now I can just delete that. And I can delete that. Big Love Acoustic. Let's put that in finished. Dream Yourself Awake. Let's go look at Dream Yourself Awake. I don't even know what that is. Interesting.
There are no mistakes, none have ever been made, and none will ever be made.
Oh, whoa, that's trippy. It's trippy. But I used somebody else's stuff for this, so I can't actually use that. Let's head back over into files. I'm going to put that in quarantine, just in case I decide to use it sometime. Now we come back here, and this shared, we can just delete that. Bye-bye. We've gotten so much stuff. We've gotten rid of a whole bunch of stuff here. Back to GarageBand. Where is it to work in progress? All right, let's open up this chord gen idea and see what that sounds like. You can hear this terrible vocal note I put in here. I don't know. I'm not sure if I don't hate that. Let's see. Looking in files, let's double check and see if we've already converted that. Chord. Nope, we haven't. So we might want to move that. Cancel. Logic Pro, GarageBand, work in progress. Open that out a little bit so we can get that into Logic Pro. All right, we wait for that to finish loading back up. I know that this is just you're just wild with excitement today at this super thrilling thing, but it is an important thing to do. And it's fun to have your guys' help in figuring out whether or not these are fun things or not. That's taking its sweet time. Wild! I don't know why that's not uploading. Oh, right? Because I didn't get out of it. What a dum-dum. Whoa! It sounds like there's a... There's a helicopter over my house, it seems. You heard that, huh? Wild! Yeah, there's... I live near Mount Rainier, so we actually have some of these. I think people turn around over my neighborhood because there's some cool stuff to look at from the air here. Right, let's come back to our files, and there we have it. Our chord gen idea. What happened to our chord gen idea? No, I don't want this. I don't need an untitled folder. I have some issues, don't I? Folder is empty. Where is that chord gen idea? Where has it gone? Let's go up into recents and find out. Well, I don't know where this is now, but let us move it into Logic Pro for iPad. Is it already there? Maybe it is. Let's go back. iCloud, Drive, Logic Pro for iPad. Yep, we have 2 of them. So let's not do that. Back to Logic to open that up because good idea. Some subs. Open up GarageBand song with Logic Pro and let's do it. Now you can see. These are seriously old school instruments and things. But once again, let's just take a quick look at what we've got going on in this vocal. See, once again, noise gate, compressor, channel EQ, pitch correction, which I've turned off, overdrive, platinum, verb. So we're beginning to check out and know what kind of settings we have. I'm sure there's a way to save that, but that's not what we're doing this week. So if I knew, I would quickly tell you, but still. All right, so now we can go ahead and delete this. All right. Let's see what we're in. Yeah, we're in Logic Pro. Back to GarageBand. Let's get rid of this untitled folder. We're in work in progress. 'Cause we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. Got it figured out. All got doubts. We are in GarageBand. Let's see. We will open up e-glitches. Wow, I like that. I like this. That's salvageable. That's totally salvageable. E-glitches. So we want to copy e-glitches over to Logic Pro. Oh, it's actually moving it to Logic Pro, seems. That's what happened before. I moved it and I deleted it. Doy. All right, heading on back to Logic. Logic, e-glitches. Time to open up e-glitches. One of the things you might want to do, for example, say I've got these e-glitches. So I'm going to save that. We'll go back. There's a chance. Here's something you might want to do in GarageBand before you go moving to Logic Pro. Let's see. I don't have the e-glitches. So I'm actually going to look. I'm going to go find them. And one of the things you might want to do is a thing that happens in if you've just got an 8-bar loop and you'd like to expand that before you convert it, because it's easier here because of the song sections. So we have section A, 8 bars. So I'm going to go in back and we're going to go to actually delete this afterwards. But so duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. Let's duplicate these a bunch of times so that we'll have a long song, a long, long song. Goodbye thing, you sing too long. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Let's see, that's I can't count. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. I know. That's 9 times 8, 72 bars. Just duplicate it. We can get rid of extra ones. All right. So now we've got all these sections and we've got a much longer song. All right, let's head back out of there. And now we come back. And now we open it. Come back in here. Logic Pro for iPad. And let us open up this e-glitches, this new e-glitches. Continue. So now this is called e-glitches 2. But as you can see, look how long the song is. And at the end, we've got a song that's 3 minutes and 19 seconds long. It's now all the same thing. Heavy metal buzz. so we got something going on here. Now we have it. It's all out here, and that's what we wanted. So we can close that now. And now I'm going to erase both of these other previous e-glitches. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And we want 2 out of there. Whee! All right, there we go. So right here, e-glitches. Yes, this does take long, I understand, but this is necessary. The necessary boring stuff. That's why I tried to give you some good cleavage today. Aleomanic! Hey, it's the good words. What's the good word, good words? So nice to see you. I don't know if you guys remember Aleomanic from like a couple years ago. Was always coming in, does amazing soundscape stuff. Very cool person. So, yes. Is it? Woo. I'm a funny person. I wish I was as funny as me sometimes. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, once again, back here, and you can see how long and boring this process is. It's just insane. It's not all that fun, but I have given you a bunch of little teeny tricks in here. Like I can't do, don't do a feather. Yeah, I never will because I actually have, I think about that all the time. Not all the time. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, I'm such a dork. Here we go. So back to GarageBand. Let's see if we can find ourselves some other trying to be Dorian. What is this? I think I like this. Not bad. Why did I never finish any of these songs? Trying to be Dorian. All right, let's get rid of trying to be Dorian. And now let's look in Logic Pro for iPad and see. Look for iPad. Search in Logic Pro for iPad and see Leela's unfinished symphonies. Leela's millions of unfinished symphonies. Show keyboard. Here we go. So we one of the songs of all times has parts. Indeed. So Dorian. Whoops. Trying to be Dorian. Eight 21-23. All right, so I don't see it in Logic Pro for iPad. Oh, I do see it. Trying to be Dorian. 821. Let's look at that and see if it's the same thing. Back to Logic Pro for iPad. And trying Trying to be Dorian. Why? Comments. Lots of unfinished stuff. Yes, I have kind of attention deficit or whatever. And sometimes in order to, like, if I didn't start a new project, I might totally lose the thread. Let's just put it that way. See if Trying to be Dorian is in here. I'm going to just quickly oh, damn it. I made an untitled folder again. You guys ever wonder? Mostly finished songs. Wow, mostly finished songs ending up in the bin. All right, let's check out this Trying to be Dorian thing. Should be here. See, it's only 1.8 megs, so how could it be? Sounds the same, doesn't it? Let's go back to by date. See, it's only 2 megabytes, which I don't quite understand here. Oh no. Oh, that's awful. All right, so let's see this Trying to be Dorian thing. It's only 2 megabytes. But the other one is 36.2 megabytes. It's like, how? Why? See? But it looks exactly the same. Like, why? Yeah, actually, hey, has a Pet Shop Boyish vibe to it. That's the one I should send to Wolfstone Studio, right? See, this, like I said, this is an incredibly dull, boring. Maybe Logic makes smaller files. So I just wanted to address something real quick about this. Sweetwater tempted me to look at its site saying they had sales, but the $3,000 synths I want are $2,700, which is $2,500 more than I have. I feel that one. Gary, a mortgage and 2 additional mouths to feed cured me of GAS almost overnight. So in GarageBand, I think those things are the same. So let's just go back here and back into iCloud Drive, back into GarageBand. We're going to delete Trying to be Dorian. Boom. And then we're going to come back. And we're going to go into Logic Pro, and there's Trying to be Dorian, and it's there. And Logic Pro, it's still there. It's still waiting for me to open it. All right, you guys. You can see, you absolutely see this, like, that it's just, you shouldn't let it get this way before you start trying to organize it. Just like everything in my house and my mind, there's far too much stuff and far too little organization. But as you can see, I still put out music all the time. I mean, just a quick, let's just look here real quick because it's almost time to leave and go over to Jade's. But I want to show you this is super quick. This is my SoundCloud. This is the thing I listened to during... This is what I listened to during Art and Chill show. And let's go. See all tracks. And now I have put out, oh, not top tracks. Let's not do top. Let's do latest tracks. All right. So I've got my latest tracks. Yesterday? Set Phasers to Stun. And so Elf Back on the Shelf Blues down here at, somehow I can't get my cursor in there. Anyway, just this year, and it's the 29th, I've put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 songs. I've done 9 songs on SoundCloud in just this year, just in 29 days. I've put 9 songs on SoundCloud. On my YouTube, I've put out several songs this year already. So, as you can see, no matter how organized or disorganized you are, you can still put out music. Whoops. Hey, Ryan. Hello. Good to see you. They're just instrumentals. If I don't have to come up with any lyrics or vocal melodies, it's easy. Right on. So next up, we're going to all roll over here to Jade Star. If I had the ability to do redirects, I would dump you all over there. But I trust that you have the ability to click. And we will check out Philcordia, the new iOS transistor organ from Audio Thing. So exciting. And I will see you guys next. Well, if you're only watching the music show, I'll see you next week. It's not often that I publish my pieces, but when I do, I make sure they're unfinished. As you see. Right. So tomorrow I'm going to do free footage on, free video footage and how to screen record that and other ways to get that into your setup. Then on Wednesday, of course, I'm going to do my live singing. But next Monday, we are going to cover EG nodes. Like I said, I've got a review copy from the developer, and I am going to show you the song nodes and all the exciting stuff, the way I use EG nodes to make music. And all of us, let's head on over to Jade Stars. Because I'm all done for today, kids. So I'm going to come back in and wave goodbye to you from my... not from the corner. Say goodbye to Isla. Mwah. All right, guys. So I've got a curl in the middle of my forehead. And I see you all over at Jade's in just a few minutes. While I head out with my killer music. Let's start this week off right.